The new year has begun. Now what? Are you someone who makes resolutions? Do you wake up on January 1st like it's just another day? Or are you a wishful thinker? Whatever your vibe is, here's the truth. How you start your year doesn't define the rest of it. Stick around because I'm about to share 4 science backed practical steps to help you create the 2025 you truly want. These are tried and true methods that work. The new year is like a fresh chapter in the book of your life, full of possibility and potential. But let's be honest, turning the page can feel a little overwhelming. Maybe last year didn't go as planned, or maybe you're unsure how to make the changes you want to see. Wherever you're starting from, let me remind you of one thing. You are not stuck. This isn't about making lofty resolutions that fade by February in really just a few weeks. It's about real, practical steps you can take to create the life you want. Think of this as a blueprint for building a better you, one that's rooted in science, rooted in faith, and a whole lot of grace. Let's get started. We're going to start with loving yourself, not just in theory, but in a way that changes how you show up every day. Actively love yourself. Self-love isn't about fluffy affirmations. It's about making choices that prioritize your well-being. Studies in psychology confirm that self-compassion improves resilience and reduces stress. Here's how to put this into action. 1. Reframe negative self-talk. When you mess up at work or at home, instead of thinking, I'm terrible at this, try, that didn't go as planned, but I can learn from it. A simple shift rewires the brain to focus on growth. Second part of this is invest in yourself. Set aside time weekly for something that makes you feel good. Whether that's attending a yoga class, you're spending your morning meal prepping healthy foods, or even just going to bed early. Actions speak louder than words when it comes to self-love. That's right. Love is an action, not just a word. Loving yourself is the foundation. It helps you show up for yourself with care and intention. But once you've set that foundation, the next step is figuring out where to go and how to get there. That's where wisdom comes in. It's not just about hoping for the best. It's about learning, preparing, and leaning on what works. So step 2, lean on wisdom. Making better decisions start with having the right information. Research shows that people who seek out knowledge and learn from experience tend to achieve their goals more effectively. Here's how to lean into wisdom. Do the research. Want a promotion? Don't just wish for it. Spend 30 minutes researching skills you need or courses you can take. Want to improve your health? Dive into evidence-based articles or consult a professional. Knowledge is power. You can also learn from your past. Reflect on last year. What worked, what didn't. Write these things down. Patterns often emerge when you take time to analyze your experiences, and those patterns can guide better choices in the future. Gathering wisdom gives you the tool to make informed choices and set a clear direction for your life. But even with knowledge, we all need something deeper, a source of strength and guidance to help us navigate life's uncertainties. They're going to come up. This is where prayer becomes essential. It's a moment to pause, to reflect, and connect to a higher power. So, of course, step 3, make prayer a daily habit. Prayer isn't just a spiritual practice. It's a powerful tool for mental clarity and emotional regulations. Studies have shown that prayer and spiritual connection can lower stress and increase feelings of hope and resilience. Start small. You don't need to pray for hours. Begin with just 5 minutes in the morning. Thank God for what's going well. Ask for guidance. Don't forget to listen. And with prayer, be honest. Prayer doesn't have to be this formal conversation. Share your struggles, share your hopes and dreams. Make it a casual conversation, not a performance. Prayer brings clarity and a sense of purpose. But even with purpose, life won't always go as planned. That's when grace becomes your greatest ally. Grace for yourself when you stumble, and grace for others when they fall short. It's what keeps you moving forward with compassion and resilience. So, step 4, embrace grace. Giving yourself grace means letting go of perfectionism. Science shows that self compassion and forgiveness reduce stress and improve emotional well being. Forgive yourself. If you miss a goal or you make a mistake, of course, take responsibility for it, but also remind yourself that you're just human. It's okay to fall. What really matters is getting back up. It's a little cliche, but it's true. Also, extend grace to others. Whether it's a coworker or a loved one that snaps on you, try to see their humanity. Now, grace does not excuse bad behavior, but it allows you to let go of resentment and focus on your own peace. So, those were the 4 steps. We've talked about loving yourself, leaning on wisdom, turning to prayer, and embracing grace. But what does all this actually look like in real life? Let me show you the story of Lily, a working woman just like you, who turned her hectic 2024 into a thriving, balanced 2025 by putting these steps into action. Watch how her journey unfolds.
Meet Lily. Last year, her life was a whirlwind of stress, missed moments, and burnout. She was always on the go, but felt like she was going nowhere. Lily sits alone on her couch, watching the New Year's countdown on TV. Fireworks reflect in her eyes as she sighs deeply.
I can't keep living like this.
January 2025. Lily wakes up to a gentle alarm. She takes a deep breath and smiles slightly. First, Lily chose to actively love herself. She started small, nourishing her body and speaking kindly to herself. Next, she leaned on wisdom. Instead of winging it, Lily sought out knowledge to make informed decisions. Early morning light filters through the window. Lily sits peacefully, eyes closed, hands gently clasped. She made prayer a daily habit, finding solace and guidance beyond herself. At work, a coworker accidentally spills coffee near Lily's papers. Finally, Lily embraced grace for herself and others. Mistakes became lessons, not setbacks. The changes weren't overnight, but step by step, Lily transformed her life. Her days became more fulfilling, her relationships deeper, and her smile brighter. Lily's journey shows that when we love ourselves, seek wisdom, stay connected through prayer, and embrace grace, we create space for a life that's not just busy, but truly full.
See, it's not about being perfect or having it all figured out. It's about those small, intentional steps, just like Lily did. Loving yourself, leaning on wisdom, praying for guidance, and showing grace. It is all doable, and it makes the world a difference. So what about you? Which step are you ready to start with? Drop a comment below. I love to hear from you. And hey, if this spoke to you, please, please, please like it. And definitely share it with someone you think might need it. And don't forget to subscribe. I need it. And remember, you got this. Let's make 2025 the year you finally create the life you've been dreaming of. And I'll see you in the next video.